Hi, readers. Today in reading, we are going to talk about figuring out tricky words by using clues in the book, like other words or pictures. Sometimes when you're reading an informational book, there might be a lot of hard words that you don't know, but we can figure out what those words mean by paying attention to the other words that we're reading and by using the pictures to help us figure them out, because those things give us clues. Today I'm going to read this book, Chicks, by Sandra Horning, and illustrated by John Goodell. Even though this book has illustrations, it's still a nonfiction book because it's going to teach us about chicks. Now there might be some words in this book that I don't know, so I'm going to use my clues, like the other words and the pictures, to help me figure out what those words mean. Let's get started. Chicks. We drive to a farm. We buy chicks. The chicks go for a car ride. Soon we are home. The chicks are small and soft. They chirp and chirp. We put the chicks in a brooder. I've never heard that word before, brooder. But in that sentence, it says we put the chicks in a brooder. And I see in this picture, it's kind of like a closed-in area that has their food and their water where the chicks can stay. So I think that a brooder is where the chicks stay. It's kind of like their home. But we can keep reading to find out. They need water and food in their new home. Oh, I think I was right. Those clues did help me. The brooder has a light. The light keeps the chicks warm. So now I know that the brooder is the home for the chicks when they're really little like this. The chicks grow and grow. They grow new feathers. The chicks can fly out of the brooder. We build a coop outside. That's another new word I've never heard before, coop. But I see in the picture, they're making like an outdoor house. So maybe the coop is the outdoor house for when the chicks get bigger. The chicks move in. They grow some more. The chicks grow combs and wattles. Their beaks grow bigger. Their feathers grow fuller. Now they are chickens. We build nest boxes. The chickens cluck and cluck. Some of the chickens lay eggs. Now we have chickens and eggs. Soon we will have chicks again. So in this book, I used my words and my pictures to help me figure out two words that I had never heard of. The first one was a brooder, and I figured out what that word meant, not by asking anyone. I did it all by myself. I looked at the words that I had already read, and I looked at the pictures to see if it would give me any clues. They said we put the chicks in a brooder, and I see in the picture there was the space for the chicks to go that had all the things they need. So I figured out that the brooder is the place where the baby chicks go. It's like their home. The other word that I didn't know was the word coop. I saw when I read, "We build a coop outside and the chickens move in," it gave me a clue that this is where the chickens, when they grow up and get a little bigger, they have a coop outside. So it's another type of home that the chicks can have. And I figured out those tricky words again by using clues like the words and my pictures. So when you're reading an informational book, or any kind of book really, and you come to a word you don't know, you can use clues like your words and pictures to help you figure it out before asking someone for help. See you next time.